There's some good news out of Haiti. 3 more Christian missionaries who were abducted and held hostage for almost 7 weeks have been released. Christian Aid Missionaries announcing they are safe and in good spirits, but 12 more remain abducted after the group of mostly Americans was taken at gunpoint back in October by a violent Haitian gang. Good news out of Haiti Monday morning, with word that 3 more missionaries kidnapped more than 6 weeks ago by a Haitian gang have been released. That includes a mother and her child, according to a senior U.S. official. 17 people working on behalf of Christian Aid Ministries were taken at gunpoint back in mid-October, including 16 Americans and 1 Canadian. In a statement Monday morning, the group said, quote, "We are thankful to God that 3 more hostages were released last night. Those who were released are safe and seem to be in good spirits. As with the previous release, we are not able to provide the names of the people released, the circumstances of the release, or any other details." Among the kidnapped were an infant, a 3-year-old, a 6-year-old, and 2 teenagers. It's unclear which of those children have been released. 2 hostages, both adults, were released just over 2 weeks ago, bringing the total to 5 freed so far. While that is undoubtedly good news, it also highlights that 12 people remain hostages of the 400 Mawozo gang. The group authorities say is responsible for the kidnapping, one of Haiti's most powerful. The group has built a reputation recently for violence, using kidnapping as a key way to earn income and terrorize the community it dominates, a Port-au-Prince suburb called Croix des Bouquets. The gang's leader says,
"I'm ready to fight with anyone. I don't need many guys with me. Sometimes people kidnap people, take cars, and the parents called me to negotiate. I negotiate and take the money."
The gang also kidnapped a French priest earlier this year.
"It was like a dark hole," he says, "like a prison cell, the last place we were in, with no windows. At the beginning, they were giving us food once a day, but by the end, they stopped feeding us. They forced us to go hungry," he said, believing it was a negotiation tactic.
This as Haiti's interim government, led by Prime Minister Ariel Henry, has been unable to curb swelling gang violence across the country. Security forces at times overmatched by criminal groups. Some have even managed to cut off the flow of fuel into the country in recent months, leading to critical gasoline shortages nationwide. A source in Haiti security forces says that negotiations are ongoing between the gang and Christian Aid Ministries. It's still unclear why 5 of the original 17 were freed, but the hope is that the remaining 12, still being held hostage, will follow them to freedom soon. According to the latest numbers out of Haiti, kidnappings across the country soared to over 900, with just a small percentage involving foreigners. The vast majority of kidnapping victims for ransom are ordinary Haitian citizens.
Thank you for watching Currents News on YouTube. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and then click on the bell. You'll get updates about all of our newest content. And if you see something you like, click the like button and then share it with a friend. I'm Christine Persichetti, and we are putting your faith in the news.